Hello everybody, welcome to the channel, and today we're going to be checking out what goodies I brought back from Comic Con. So, the last weekend of July was 2018 London Film and Comic Con. I went up on the Sunday as per usual, as you all know if you checked out my previous video. And I brought a few things back with me, not too much, but we're going to take a look at what I did bring back. Now, we're going to start with these couple of posters I picked up. And these didn't actually cost me anything, these were given to me. And this is a poster for, if you can see that, something called The Vigilant. Now, this is an upcoming graphic novel. It's out in a couple of weeks. It's published by Rebellion, who do 2000 AD and Judge Dredd. And I've already got my copy pre-ordered, I have to say. The idea fascinates me. It's a team-up, basically made from old British comics characters. Now, the central character for the story is a character called Adam Eterno. Now, what I remember of him is that he's immortal. He can only be killed by weapons made of gold, and he's picked up by the time stream, he's whizzed off, he's dumped somewhere where there is a problem or where someone needs help, and as soon as the problem's sorted out, he's picked up and whizzed off again somewhere else. Now he, from what I can make out, is the catalyst for the story. Something happens to him which could spell doom for us all. So a team of characters is put together, which is described as a team of super beings, warlocks, warriors and monsters. And I know it features other old British characters like the Leopard of Lime Street, Steel Commando, Dr. Singh, and Thunderbolt the Avenger. As I said, I've already got my copy pre-ordered. I'm quite excited to see what this turns out to be. And I was also given a second poster for someone called Deathman. Now, I don't know what this is, I don't have any details on this. I'm thinking this is going to be something separate that will be coming up later on, but it could be tied in with The Vigilant. I will put a link to the appropriate page on the 2000 AD website if you want to go and have a look for yourself. So they were the first items I got, and next up we've got a couple of graphic novels. Now, the first one I've got is Rivers of London, and this volume is called Bodywork. Now, if you don't know what Rivers of London is, there's a perfect description of it up here. It's described as a perfect blend of CSI and Harry Potter. Now, these are novels written by Ben Aronovich, and a comic series was then developed from these books, which are written by Ben Aronovich and Andrew Cartmel. And if I just read you a bit of the blurb on the back. Bodyworks is the latest adventure of London cop Peter Grant, star of the million-selling cult smash series of novels by Ben Aronovich. Grant is part of a very special London police unit, full-time cop and part-time wizard. He works on rather unusual crimes, those that involve magic, and the general weirdness that permeates London's dark underbelly. His latest case begins with a perfectly innocent car on a homicidal killing spree, without a driver. So it's a department of the police, the London Police, that deals with magical crimes. So, as it said there, the main character, Peter Grant, he's a police officer, but he's also a wizard of sorts. I have read some of these comics, but this particular volume are stories that were set or that were published before I started reading, so this gives me a chance to catch up on some of the stories I missed. And it's also signed inside by Andrew Cartmel, who I had a little chat with while I was up there. So that was the first one I got. Now the second one I picked up, got a copy here of Superior Spider-Man Volume 1. Now, while I was up at Comic Con, I was lucky enough to meet and talk to Dan Slott. If you don't know who Dan Slott is, he's the guy, he's been writing Spider-Man for like 250 some odd issues. He's recently finished it with issue 801 and is moving over to take over writing the new Iron Man title and the new Fantastic Four title. Now this, as you can see, this is Superior Spider-Man. Now this occurred in the middle of Dan's Amazing Spider-Man run, and there was kind of a switch which I don't want to give away for those of you that haven't read it. So let me say there's a story preceding it, Dying Wish, which sets this one up, and this whole run of Superior Spider-Man, there's 30 some odd issues, well worth reading. It was, I have to say, it was a story when they set it up. It's a story that I thought that is never going to work. People are never going to go for it, and it was fantastic. It was amazing, no pun intended. So I got this, and I met Dan Slart. I spoke to him, and very kindly signed it for me as well, and very pleased to get that with Dan's signature in it as well. So next item up we've got is this. This is a little picture I picked up. Let's put that down there. If you can see, it's a lenticular print there of my girl Harley, and there was a little tiny stall. He had maybe 15-20 different ones of these, and they were only £10 each, and I just thought that was awesome. I thought that would go so well with the rest of my Harley stuff. There's a little stand on the back, if I can get it to work, which just clips in like that, and there, that will just stand up like that. And that was it, £10, little lenticular print, Harley Quinn. Awesome, absolutely love that. So that was nice. Next up, I picked up a couple of t-shirts. Now this is the first one, and I cannot remember the name of the people that were doing them. It says inside Black Timber, so that may be the name. Now this is an Iron Man one. It says on it Operation Galactic Storm. So that was nice. There were a lot of ones there I could have picked up that I liked the look of, and eventually, after much umming and ahhing, I went for this one, for the Man one. And the second t-shirt I picked up, there was a company up there called Last Exit to Nowhere, and I saw them up at Comic Con last year and didn't get a chance to pick anything up from them. And what they do is they do t-shirts. They're based mainly on films, I think maybe TV shows as well, but it's any companies that you see in films. They do a t-shirt for the company, or they do logos, particular spaceships. They may do one for the spaceship. Again, there was a whole bunch of them I could have got. This was the one that I went for. Now this is a horror shirt, and this is from American Werewolf in London. Let's get that away. And this is, can we see that? The Slaughtered Lamb, which, if you've seen American Werewolf in London, if you're a fan of it, you will know that is the pub in the film. So that was pretty cool. I like that. Again, I said that there's quite a few others there that I wouldn't have minded getting. And if you're interested in going and having a look for yourself, I will put the link to their website in the description down below, if I can find it. And there was one more item I got, which is this. And I think I'm going to need a knife for this. Okay. This is while I was looking for pops and didn't find any that I wanted. I didn't find the ones that I did want. And it's a figure of Harley Quinn from the Batman animated series. So let's just move that over and do a pop her out and have a look. Now, most of my figures of Harley are Funko ones. They're either pop figures or rock candy figures, with a few other ones thrown in. Okay, it's quite lightweight. I'm assuming it's vinyl. And there she is. She's quite stretched out. She's got a little spray can there of black and typical little Harley pose. And it said, what does it say on there? And there you can see on the base, there's the Batman logo, and underneath someone has sprayed in black, stinks. So Batman stinks, that says. And I think that is supposed to be the bat signal. So she's defaced the bat signal there with a little black spray can of paint. So that was my little Harley figure that I picked up. And that was all that I picked up at this year's Comic Con. As I say, I didn't buy too many things, waited till the end so I didn't have to carry them around all day, but I picked up a few nice items that I did really like. So there we are, that was my little mini haul of items that I bought back from this year's London Film and Comic Con. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the thumbs up below. If you don't want to miss out on any of the future videos I have coming up, hit the subscribe button. Hopefully, I will see you in the next one.